Well, hello everybody, welcome to Finland. We are here for the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Finland going up against Hungary and all the other teams in the group involved as well. France play Belgium later tonight, and the crux of the matter is both Finland and France have already booked their place in the second round. Hungary still have some work to do. If they lose this game, they can still qualify today if France defeat Belgium. But if Belgium spring a major shock, especially when you consider what you look at that France lineup is, and it would take a Herculean effort for the Belgians to win that game. Well, if France do beat Belgium, then Hungary will have their ticket booked for the second round. So Finland coming off the high of that incredible Eurobasket 2025. They lost their first game against Hungary. They did not have Lauri Markkanen in that first game, but they do have him tonight. And as you can imagine, that makes a considerable difference for the Susi-Jengi. Markkanen, one of, if not the most accomplished player ever to suit up for Finland, certainly in recent times. Longtime NBA star, and always brings it when he plays for Finland. Remember watching Finland play, making it to the semifinals. They had the big shock win over Serbia, who had been the pre-tournament favorites. They beat them in the round of 16, beat Georgia in the quarterfinals, and they ended up finishing fourth. They almost beat Greece in the third place game. It came right down to the very end, and they lost that game, so they finished fourth. But certainly a team that continues to trend in the right direction. And Lauri Markkanen just continues to deliver. He loves playing for this country, and they've built something special here, a real brotherhood in the Finland squad. The guys like to come back every time and play together, see their friends, their family. And Lauri Markkanen was talking about playing for Finland all NBA season, making sure he was going to be with this team because they want to do well. They want to get as many wins as possible this summer when Lauri's going to play, and try to get those to take him into the second round to help them qualify for the World Cup, which is going to be in Qatar. You saw Miro Little come out. You saw Sasu Salin come out. Olivier Kamwe come out. Mikael Juninen, Elias Valtonen, Alexander Madsen, and Ida Maxoni's coming out. And the one thing that is a common thread about Finland is that every single one of these players has a big part to do with what they want to accomplish. They've done it. They've been there. And they want to keep barking loud, or I guess we'll say howling, since they are the Wolfpack, the Susi-Jengi. So Hungary, not the type of team that you want to underestimate. And Finland know that. They've already lost to them once, albeit without Lauri Markkanen. But this is a team, Hungary, that forces you to be at your best to beat them. Teams are now on the court for the national anthems. So always a great occasion, national team basketball, and you can see the fraternity that exists across the nations as well. These players know each other, and hugs before and after games, perhaps not during the games when these guys are going to be getting after it. Arnis Altkrogers from Latvia, the crew chief, Gintaras Mačiulis from Lithuania on the left, and Mehmet Sahin from Turkey on the right will be doing the refereeing for this game. Starting five for Hungary: Sombor Muraka, Georg Goloman, Norbert Lukac, Zoltan Perel, and Adam Samoyi, who's moved to play for Bilbao in Spain. And Che, Tano Diaz, Paloy, Benedict Varadi, one of the important veterans coming off the bench. Gurgu Meleg, Lukac, Jasper Okorn, the head coach. Starting five for Finland is going to be Miro Little, Sasu Salin, Mika Juntunen, Elias Valtonen, and Lauri Markkanen. Coming off the bench, Olivia Kamwa, Madsen, Edimax Honey, Adler, who's off to Butler University, Amzol Gustafsson, and Ilara Seppala. And there is Lassi Tuovi, who's back with the national team, coaches in Finland, coaches in Japan. Now back with the national team that he's been a part of for so long. Used to be one of the assistant coaches to Henrik Detman. It was clear from a very early stage that he was going to graduate to the head coaching ranks. So again, Finland has already qualified for the second round. Hungary have not. But a win for Hungary would punch their ticket. I still say the odds are pretty good that Hungary are going to make it. It's going to be a massive task for Belgium later on, even at home in Antwerp, lovely Antwerp, to upset France. You never know, could happen. And if that were to happen and Hungary were to lose in this game, then Hungary and Belgium would face off for that third place in the group and the spot in the second round. Belgium almost beat Hungary the first time. Miro Little now at Cal Santa Barbara, having played at Baylor before that in Utah. Goloman, seen him play in the Basketball Champions League back in the day for Falco Sombote. Adam Chamoy, he's had a few knocks on the face, so he's got a protective guard there. Tambor Baronka getting the start today, number 4. Remember, no Nate Reavers, again injured while playing in the Spanish championship for Valencia. So that is a big absence for them, but that is the nature of it. Next man up. Well, hello everybody, welcome. We are in Finland for the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2027, which is going to be played in Qatar. Both these teams desperate to make it, and early drive, no success. Lowry goes right. Oh, looks like he kind of slipped. That was a strange looking play. Goloman spins, turns, misses. We were a little, you know, Finland want to get one back on Hungary after losing that first game to them in Hungary. But don't forget, Hungary played at the Eurobasket in 2022 in Germany. They had a good unit, played in that group of death. And a three-point shot is good from Elias Valtonen. Something about this national team shirt, whenever he puts it on, his level goes up a notch. His performance against Serbia at the Eurobasket is definitely a big part of Finnish legend. Nice turn down low and score by Goloman, who also plays in Spain. Here is Sasu Salin, the captain. Jantunen hustling, diving for the ball. Already out of bounds, can't get it to go. And the Fenerbahce man's going to run back down the court. Goloman plays with Lleida in Spain. They get an open corner three. The rebound. Markkanen, rebound and run. Gets it to Jantunen. Good drive from Lauri Markkanen. They zip it around, get a shot up from the wing. Not good for Zelton Perel. And Elias Valtonen kind of loses control of it as he crosses midcourt. Fouled by, quite clearly, Shimoyi. Very impressed by watching Shimoyi play earlier in the qualifiers. He has really stepped up, and I think the fact that he's moving to Bilbao speaks volumes about how he has definitely taken it to a different level. Here's a drive, and Sasu Salin's attempt rims out. Salin playing these days in Spain with the Estudiantes. There's a drive, and the foul called, so Hungary going to the free throw line. So Norbert Lukács headed to the line. Plays for Nizhny Novgorod in Russia. Good young player. Big part of the future of this team. 25 years of age, turned 25 on May 18th. And Finland turned it over. Good hustle down the court by Goloman. And was able to swipe down on it. He's like, hey, I got to play against an NBA star today. How'd you do? Well, we'll find out, but so far so good for Georg Goloman. Nice pass down low. They swing it out. Open from up top. Shimoyi. 3-second violation. Sasu Saline is going to go out. Gustafsson is going to come in. Maxoni is going to come in. Maxoni was starting for Finland. I mean, he kind of, I guess, Lassi Tuovi likes to tinker with his lineup. Maxoni's outstanding. You're spoiled for choice between Little and Maxoni. Oh. Golemon getting kind of tangled up there with Markkanen. Jantanen passes it back to Lauri. And, well, you know what? This guy, it's like he just kind of descended from the basketball heavens. He can do it all. He can sky. He can slam it, alley-oops. He can hit threes. He can handle the ball. Here's a drive, nice spin, and Valtonen with the block. Oh, great concentration of Zoltan Pero. Max Honey thought about going all the way, does not. Markkanen gets in, and the foul. Markkanen missed a lot of games this season through injury, but if you go back, you remember how he played at Eurobasket 2022, and Utah were just so impressed how he was able to kind of be the talisman of this Finland team and do everything, that they kind of changed how they played because of that. But certainly they gave him a lot more responsibilities than maybe than what he had previously had with his other clubs. So he expects to play for Finland and to get better while doing so. Here's a nice play by Smoji. Now from the corner, and another miss from Moronka. And a foul called on Maxoni. Pearl takes it deep. Pearl has often been a player that will come off the bench, but Oakhorn likes him starting in this game. Down to the corner, and missed by Lukács. Another opportunity though for Hungary. Shamoyi. Let's see if he has one of those patented drives. Gets it up, misses everything. Maxoni saves it. Uh-oh. Not supposed to throw it under the other team's basket, and he gets punished. Moronka finally knocks down the jump shot. Finland had a hard time coming away with the rebound and getting down the court. Kamwa to Markkanen, lays it up and in. How do you stop that? Golemon has it deep, and he goes up and lays it up in as well. How do you stop that? Golemon's going to have to come out eventually. He's breathing heavily. Huffing and puffing. Elias Valtonen has it knocked out of his hands by Golemon. Kamwa skies, and not able to finish. Now Shamoyi. Quick pass, Golemon lays it up, dunks it in fact. You'd think Lowry would be worth the price of admission, but Golemon is certainly got 6 points, 4 rebounds, and now another chance for Shimoyi. And Hungary gets rid of it before the foul. Zoltan Pearl fakes the jumper, drives all the way in. And there is the timeout. I was almost a little bit surprised we didn't get the timeout after that last shot. So we'll go down to the bench and hear from Lassi Tuovi.
Hei, älkää laittako päätä alas. Siinä oli vähän vastoin poppueri pois kanssa. Suljetaan, niin me saadaan ne 30.
Kaikki sinne karoille, jos isokaan paini, niin pitää vaan tipata siellä ja sitten haetaan ne pallot. Annettiin vaan nyt muutama ihan helppo siihen. Hyökkäykset pidetään simppelinä. Se oli helvetin hyvä leikko, jos ajoo leijappi. Meillä pitäisi olla vaan kultpinnalle, ja se viimeistellään tai päästään vapariviivalle. Pikkusen kovempaa. Pikkusen kovempaa. Alright, mennään sisään. Hei! Hei! Varo Brassi! Mennään sisään! Ja Mikelle Olli tekee screeni Edonille. Ja sit mennään ulos, niin mennään poppi. Sisään ja poppi.
As a reminder, Finland have already punched their ticket for the second round of the qualifiers. Hungary need a win to ensure their spot, or they need a win by France later tonight against Belgium. Mustafa Amsel's checked into the game. You can see him, number 25 for Finland. Here from the corner. Well, right on cue. Doesn't mess around, does he? That was Maxoni. Back to a 2-point game. Amsel trying to stick with the point guard. Drives. Oh, nice play. And then in the end, Benedikt Ferrari earns a trip to the free throw line. Here's Matson, known for the rim protection and the dunks. And that was Ferrari, who will go to the line. Also, Samu Adler's checked into the game. Ferrari makes 1 of 2 to take it to a 3-point lead. Great job getting the ball back for Hungary. They're making smart plays on both ends of the court. Jantanen called for the foul, pulling Benedikt Ferrari down. Finland picking him up full court. Boris Krzyzewski, number 13 in the game for Hungary. Here's Moronka. He's hit 1 long jumper. Here's another one. Had to get it up as the shot clock wound down. Good D by Finland. Krzyzewski with the foul. You see Maxoni trying to almost get in the shooting motion, knowing the foul was coming. Little getting ready to come back into the game. Here's Adler. Rookie of the year when he played for Vilpas. Not sure if Lashley was talking to the ref there or to his players. Nice little turnaround. Good battle on the boards. Madsen with the rebound. Good rebound again. No, couldn't corral it. Matsoni. Hungary with a chance to stretch their lead. Barati to the corner. Pass bad away. Valerio Bodon in the game, turns it over, but now Hungary get it right back. And good concentration and finish by Gurgu Meleg. Foul Che. So far so good for Hungary, who definitely start this game as the underdogs. But you got to play the game. Jump shot, got it, missed it, rebound. 3-point shot, Jantonen is going to stay this in. Excuse me, that was a 3 attempt from Adler. There's a drive and quickly on the counter. Oh, nice hooping and scooping. Oh, Little did the hard work and missed the layup. Final 9 seconds of the first quarter. Hungary launched a 3 and do not get it off in time. So very impressive display by Hungary in that first quarter. Goleman with 6 points. And Hungary lead it 18-13 over Finland. It's 2 of 11 inside the arc for Finland, 3 of 5 from D. They're shooting much better from 3-point range. Hungary 6 of 13 inside the arc, just 1 of 7 from deep. And they've been able to get to the free throw line. Well, here's a look back at some of the highlights. We saw Valtonen stroke the three. We saw the drive from Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen popping the jumper. Here he is catching it. It's hard to defend. You got to remember that Finland need this win, though, because all the results carry over into that second round. So they need to play with a little bit more sense of urgency, maybe. That was a nice take from Gergu Meleg. Well, scanning the QR code to access and log into Courtside 1891, watch live streams, extended highlights of FIBA competitions, and much more. Looks like there's a little bit more of a bounce in the step. Here's a lob, and it goes to Markkanen, and he is fouled as he goes for the shot from Valerio Bodon. Finland struggling just a little bit right now. Markkanen missing that first free throw. And does make the second. Wieniawski has it taken away, but then he gets it right back. Varadi from downtown. Here a little foul by Varadi. Oh. It kind of snapped. Varadi had to reach in to make sure he made contact with the ball. Doesn't want to get unsportsmanlike. Markkanen off the back of the iron. Goleman. Oh, there's a three-point attempt. You can count it. Miro Little. Finland closed the gap to just 1 point. Shot from three-point range, no good. And the putback is there from Valerio Bodon. Dump to Goleman. Goleman spins. Beautiful play. And the ball goes out of bounds. Goleman from the baseline. He's got it. Boy, he really has improved, hasn't he? Now they zip it over to Sassu Salin. And Finland close the gap back to 4. Look at him hustling, and that's a great sign for the Susi Yengi. Look at the hustle. There is a bounce pass back outside to the wing, and well, he got it up there, Valerio Bodon, but look at that. Kamwa took it all the way down. He's fouled. Kamwa makes the first. Nice finish from Shimoyi. Oh, beautiful play down low. Valtonen, it's a struggle right now for Finland, but they're making better decisions and finishing off some opportunities. I mean, that was a tough finish. Valtonen's three-point play makes it a 2-point game. This game heating up. Zoltan Peril crosses midcourt. Slips down. Gets it to Shimoyi. Nice pass into the paint. Are you kidding me? Goleman just taking it to a different, oh, excuse me, that was Merleg. Taking it to a different level. And the bank shot is good. Valtonen. He's coming to life. The reach, and free throws awarded. All things considered, with no Nate Reavers and this fortified roster from Finland, Hungary have done very well to this point. 15 minutes in, and they do have a lot of veterans, you know, with a lot of experience. Zoltan Peril, one of them. Gets the first to go. Bends the knees and makes the second. Stepped out of bounds. Amsel. Finland trying to have a little bit more success with this defense. Hungary get it over just in the nick of time. Gustafsson guarding Shimoyi. Shimoyi, great defense. I think Lukács needed to attack the basket there on that drive. Little fouled shooting the three. Shimoyi wants to get pressure on the shooter. I can see what Oukrogers is saying. He's saying you hit him on the follow through. So big opportunity for Maxoni, excuse me, not Little. Maxoni steps up to the stripe. Sinks the first. And the second. Ties the game. Maxoni, one of those guys you want on the line late in games. You want him in the game because you know he's going to make those free throws. Shimoyi gets in the paint. Nice pass to the corner. Good ball movement. And Varadi, wow. Hungary just like a surgical operation there. Tough take, and it looked like Kamwa kind of lost his balance before he was able to take off. Finland were very disruptive with that defense. They brought him back, but oh, here's a turnover. And Amsa goes up and gets the two-handed jam. Oh, careful, big fella. One of the good young ones, Mustafa Amzil. 24 years of age.
First, our mistake, okay, first, it's no problem. But just that you understand, this is the biggest, how to say, can be our biggest problem. All others is okay. We need pick and roll. And Yuri will be like this. There's one guy here, you roll down, and that we see if we can pass fast or that we hit here inside, okay? But nothing
Well, just a mistake by the defense, by the offense rather, leading to the dunk, the fast break and the dunk. Pass into the lane, another turnover. Three-point shot. Well, Max Honey has suddenly warmed up. And the Susi Ying are in front. And it's just kind of a couple of unforced errors by this Hungary team, which has led to those buckets. That one a little bit harder to score. Not like the dunk, but nevertheless, Max Honey took advantage. Chamoy, cool, calm, and collected, goes in. That's his bread and butter move right there. He loves driving. Kamwa from deep. Now who's the foul on? This could be a big play if the foul is on Hungary, because it would be three-pointer for Finland and possession. So they do get the three, but Jantunen off target with that first free throw. Markkanen back in the game. Now Finland with a 4-point lead as we near the end of the first half. Big moments for Hungary. They've played so well in this first half. They just need to keep executing. That reach is why they called that foul. Moronka from deep. Oh yes. Don't go anywhere, folks. This Hungary team looks sharp tonight. Marunka now 2 threes. He's got 6 points. And Markkanen, oh boy, that's more like it for Lauri Markkanen. He's got 10 points. 3-pointer from Shamoya, misses everything. Lukács rebounds, but then throws it into the hands of Maxani, and he lays it up and in. No, excuse me, Gustafsson. Great response by Finland.
I know, then put the ball, but never do this. Hey guys, in the last 3 minutes, we give them, I don't know, everything, what they want. Free throws, penalty, turnover, dunking, everything. And you saw, till the moment, what you can be scared. And this press all over. The nearest guy has to come to Yuri, to help. If they switch, if they switch.
Just so graceful in the open floor. They really dressed for the occasion in Finland. It's not just the Wolfpack on the court, it's the Wolfpack off the court. And oh, what a finish. Zoltan Pearl doing Zoltan Pearl things. Gustafsson kind of left his feet. Pearl, you know, will always be juking and pump faking. Mira Little comes back into the game. Maxani lets it fly. He's got it. He is in his rhythm right now. Pearl. Well, he got a good look. Maxani again. And the follow attempt almost from Kamwa. Now inside it goes. That's a big swing right there. If Kamwa makes it, the lead grows, but instead it's Goleman, and Hungary cut the deficit back to 3 points. Great pass by Shamoyi, and you can only be impressed by Goleman. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists.
Hei, Lauri, varokaa, siellä on paikka, ei ole väliä, siitä vaan pelataan. Eli nyt Lauri lähtee tää, Tolli kääntää. Kakkonen, Edo tänne, Miro. Kakkonen. Olli läpi. Lauri, voit slipata, ei tarvii edes osua. 2. Sen jälkeen pallo Mirolle. Olli, tuu tekee pinkki. Päädytään Pariisiin. Miro, 1 pomppu. Hedon ylös, 1 pomppu syöttö Olli Elias. Lauri lähtee face-cuttiin. Tosta, anna siihen hyvä passi. Saati kiinni. Olli lähtee hyvä.
Maxoni has sparked his team. He's got 12 points. Finland trying to get a good shot here. 6-second differential, the game clock and the shot clock. So tough take, and he's fouled. Lauri Markkanen again coming off a tough season. I mean, he has high expectations, and had some injuries. He did average 26.7 points, almost 7 rebounds a game in the games that he did play. He did play 42 games, but didn't play any since February 24th. So he does his job, makes the free throws, and now it's Finland. They're going to try to play defense, and Hungary going to have to face a little bit of pressure here. Shamoyi gets it up and gets swatted out of bounds by Kamwa. Great reaction by Kamwa. Still plenty of time. Oh, Goleman could have put it up. He does put it up instead, and Markkanen throws it to the other end of the court. Well, I think on balance, for longer periods, Hungary were better, but Finland have shown what they can do. They come back and take the lead 48-43 at halftime. And as you look at these numbers, much better shooting inside the arc for Hungary, but the three-point shot, 9 of 14 for Finland. That has been huge. And you heard Gasper Okorn as Maxoni and Markkanen each with 12 points leading Finland. Goleman has 12, Pearl 9. Okorn's like, the last 3 minutes we've given Finland everything that they've gotten. So Hungary need to make sure they don't beat themselves. Here's a look back at some of the highlights. Miro Little stroking it from deep. Kamwa has a 3. Markkanen has a 3. Walton has a couple. Sasu Salin has 1. 3 threes for Maxoni. That was Sasu. All-time leading three-point shooter in the Basketball Champions League. But Hungary have not given up the ghost at all. They have just continued to battle and have done very well Nice pass, Goleman, and they get it to Varadi, and he knocks it down, one of the veterans. That was Gustafsson with the drive. I think Finland will know that they can play even better than that first half, and that'll be reassuring, but they've got to do it. Hungary have come to play tonight.
And without Elvar Fredriksson on the floor, it's quite a struggle offensively here for Iceland. Good hands, big time, Labana, good night. Well, I think Marek Blažević just had enough at this point.
Hungary trying to find some rhythm. Oh, big time dunk. That's some rhythm. Just thrown up and crushed.
Here we go, driving in and getting the block. It goes off of Yurtseven.
Well, get him rejected. To Bellis, said not in your house. And oh my goodness, both ends of the floor. His name is Azuolas Tubelis. What a play. Atsi Pashao, excuse me. Fernandez gets a high screen, goes behind the back, and that is the La Laguna Tenerife combo. Well, in the BCL, you've seen that time and time again.
On the verge of winning here, they may be, if they could get something good, they can! Here's 3, Timo Lambola! They lead by 1!
They'll use the high screen instead, roll into the basket! Onenichuk over the top, what a slam! Poland rolling, the score from Lloyd, the stop. Dominik Onenichuk.
Sally Niang, once again! Niang gang, baby! Well, I spoke about his athleticism. I told you what to expect, and Saliu Niang delivers.
The score is wrong on the board. It's an 82-81. Lloyd steps back for the game. Oh, Jordan Lloyd for the win. Silence in the arena. Jordan Lloyd has broken the hearts of this Latvian crowd. Jordan Lloyd has a 37-point game, but the last 3 are the most important 3.
Got to get it in bound. Fredriksson goes behind the back, goes up for it. Ah, baby! Good night, Iceland! Elva, MVP Fredriksson has done it. They found a way, and they came back and won it. Are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
I'll go attack to close out. Beat Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
Well, Goleman, you have to say, couldn't have really done much more than what he has done in this game. In that first half, he was terrific. Seems like he's polished his moves. And he is a big target. He's come a long way in the past few years. Remembering he had some good games with Sombote as well in Hungary and in the Basketball Champions League. I think also moving to Spain has helped him. Just has some good footwork. He's got that soft jump shot. He can knock down the three. And Lauri Markkanen, one of the Finnish players with 12 points. Eero Maxhoni also has 12. And kind of after a stuttering start, Markkanen came into his own, made some big plays. So good in the fast break. It's a three-point threat. Well, she's now 30 years old, Goleman, so he's definitely excelled. Came into this averaging 11.5 points. 3.5 rebounds per game, so he's already above his average. Well, fans getting their money's worth tonight, enjoying seeing the national team. Always a big event when Finland's in town. Even bigger when Markkanen is playing. And Finland had that taste of, you know, they've been at the World Cup a couple of times. Remember, they played in 2014 before Markkanen, then Bilbao at the 2014 World Cup in Spain. And I have to say, that was one of the more amazing experiences I have ever had in international basketball, seeing the Susi-Jengi faithful come and support their national team. They had 10,000 fans that traveled from Finland to watch the team in Bilbao. Then, of course, they had the famous 2017 experience when Markkanen came onto the scene, and they hosted games in Finland, and he had those amazing, you know, still a teenager, led the team. You knew he was a superstar. They didn't make it to the World Cup in 2019 in China, but you know, they've consistently been at the Eurobaskets. They were at the Eurobasket in 2022, had that great tournament, and played at the 2023 World Cup in Manila. But really, they're you know, their Eurobasket appearance in 2025, I think, has probably been their finest hour. And they want to make sure they build on that and get back to the World Cup, make it to Qatar. Goleman with the 12 points. It's been kind of a statement game from Hungary today. I think, you know, a lot of people probably expected them to come out, play hard, but, you know, you look at the two rosters and you just think, well, Finland just have too much for this Hungary team. You know, Hungary doesn't worry about that. You know, they look like a team that has come out prepared, and the reason why is they got a great coach. They come out, they focus on what they need to do. They scout Finland. They've played them once. They've beaten them once. So they've got the confidence there. They've played in all these qualification games, you know, since 2017, be it for the Eurobasket, be it for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And the program has gotten stronger. And, you know, you get guys like Zoltan Pearl and Benedikt Varadi, who have been with this team for a long time, and Shamoyi as well. And it all works together for them. Okay, you know, you come out and maybe we don't have Lauri Markkanen in our team, but we can play with these guys. And that's how they have approached it. And the onus is on Finland to show that, yeah, it's not just that they have the stars, some of the stars, they got to put it together. Scan in the QR code to get the FIBA Basketball World Cup app, World Cup Qualifiers app in your smartphone for fixtures, results, videos. That's the best dancing wolf I've ever seen. That's good parenting right there. Bring the kid to the basketball game, but make sure you have some ear protection. Well, let's see if any adjustments at all have been made. And sometimes, you know, halftime comes and it takes you a little bit of while to get back into the game. You know, it's imperative that Hungary start this second half the way they played in that first half. They cannot have any let up. And Finland need to make sure that they come out strong. Pretty sure Lassi Tuovi was speaking with a sense of urgency at halftime. And again, remember, Finland already in the second round, but that doesn't matter. This game means something because all the results carry over into the second round. And Shamoyi shows us how to do it. Nice spinning jumper. He's got the quickness, the athleticism, the savvy, the ball handling, and now the turnover. And Hungary on the march. Oh, good hustle from Jantanen. Nice pass, great hustle, and great finish from Valtonen ahead of Pearl. to the corner. Lukac, his bounce pass stolen. And what have they called here? So Lukac with the foul stops the break. So first foul, Lukac. 5-point lead for Finland. Oh, Salin fouled by Shimoyi. Lukac guarding. Oh, just a collision. You got to see why Shimoyi has that face guard. He's had a few collisions. Markkanen, good hand, Shimoyi. Look at this again, see if there's a foul. Shimoyi, that's great, great defense. I mean, reaching, Markkanen wants a foul. He might get that in the NBA, but he's not gonna get it here. Nice inbounds pass to Valtonen. Little gets blocked. Great defense by Shimoyi. And you know what? He wasn't put off from the fact that he also got whistled for fouling the three-point shooter Maxoni in the first half. He still came out and played some D. This Hungary team is locked in. And as long as they don't make mistakes, you know, they're going to be in it. Here's Shimoyi. Drives in, little runner. Valtonen, oh. Goloman keen to stop the break. Finland wanting an unsportsmanlike. Look at this again. Okay, you're at full speed. Oh, they might go review that. That's close to a clothesline. If his arm was up any more, that would really be a bad play. I know you want to stop the break, and you have to go for the ball, but you don't want to hurt somebody. And Goloman is not trying to hurt him, but that's one of the problems with that play. It's just, it doesn't look good. Nice pass, Jantonen. Finland lead grows to 7. First bucket for Jantonen. Good passing by Hungary. Ball stolen. Valtonen again. Look how quickly they get into transition. Little. And Hungary dodged the bullet. Shimoyi thinks better of going up against Markkanen and passes it back out. Goloman fouled by Valtonen. Amsel comes back into the game. Gustafsson as well. And Maxoni keeping the legs fresh for the defense. Oh, nice fake. Pearl gets it up. Just such a pro, isn't he? Just so impressive, Zoltan Pearl, the captain of this team. He's got 12 points. Oh. So again, it's Shimoyi, Pearl, Goloman, and Verratti. Those guys have played a lot of basketball for Hungary, and that's the core of this team. And it looks like Oakhorn has done a nice job of bringing in other players, putting them around them. But this is the European qualifiers as well. I mean, you got to, there are no gimmies. You got to come ready to play. Nice bounce paddle. No, it was stolen. Kamwa did. Oh, how about the throwdown from Goleman? And then a little bit of a stare. Getting a little bit of attitude. I like it. Kamwa, Maxoni. He knocks it down. Boy, he has been reliable from three-point range. Maxoni has been on target. Pearl, game heating up. So's Zoltan. To the corner. And Maronka off target. Maxoni gets it to Kamwa. Front and back of the rim. And now Hungary get into transition. Goleman again, and another dunk for Georgi Goleman. He says, I can play with these guys. Outstanding performance from Goleman. He is literally a one-man showstopper. Forces Finland to call a timeout.
Bonus 6 minuuttia. Vapaat otetaan, mutta joka kerta kun te pääsette kylkeen, se on aina 2 heittoa. Se on 2 heittoa 6 minuuttia. Pitää jaksaa haastaa. Pitää jaksaa haastaa.
Vielä mennä päällä haisparin. Tulee liikettä. Joo. Taas kolmoniksi se tenkkiin ja ne.
Eli Olli tulee 4. Mäni tuu tohon. Mäni tulee tohon. Heitetään siihen. Ei mitään roikkusyöttöä, vaan haasta. Olli täällä. Olli täällä. Olli. Tuolla. Tapa tuolla.
Well, do you think there's a shortage of Finnish fans wearing the Finland gear? I don't think so, but Goleman is, quite frankly, shall we just say he's right at this stage the best player on the court? I mean, he is getting it done. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And I think he may have a, defensively, Goleman has a steal. So yeah, I think the man that has been on this planet for 3 decades is leading Hungary. Maxoni fouled. Long way from the basket by Meleg. Here's Maxoni. And probably, you know, you'd say he's been the guy for Finland. He's made so many shots. Just very important, calming influence. Made the 3 free throws when he was fouled by Shimoyi out on the perimeter. And maybe he's playing himself into a coming off the bench role because he's played so well. I can't imagine Lassi Tuovi would say, gosh, he's played so well, I can't start him now. I'm sure he'll start again at some point. Nice pass whipped in. Great basketball by Hungary. And Zoltan Pearl, or as they say in Hungary, Pearl Zoltan. Nice little runner. Well, just taking it to a different level himself. Maxoni, nice pass from Madsen, by the way. 19 points for Ada Maxoni. Here's Pearl again. How about Madsen? That was impressive. Interesting, Max Honey just 1 point off his career high with Finland. He had 20 against the Bahamas when they played in Valencia at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament 2024. That day he was 4 of 6 from three-point range. 3-point shot doesn't fall for Maronka. And look at that. Looked like that should have been a bucket for Finland and ends up being a 4-point swing. Amsel could have scored. He missed with the layup. Gustafsson missed. And that's where Hungary have been very good. When Finland have not taken advantage of the opportunity, they get immediately punished by Hungary. Adler coming back in, the Butler Bulldog. You ever see Butler Fieldhouse? You ever watch the movie Hoosiers? Well, for my money, that's the greatest basketball movie ever. I'm sure there'll be some other opinions. Hard to beat Hoosiers. Terjasky in the game. Maronka fouled by Samu Adler. And young Sam Adler, Samu needs to know you don't foul the jump shooter. Maronka misses the first. Shombor Maronka. He is 23 years of age, 2.08 meters in height. Plays with Hamburg in Germany. Misses both. Three-point shot from Lowry, nope, but the ball falls kindly. Maronka needed to rebound that, he didn't, and Madsen just scooped it up and scored. Terjasky, Maronka now starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Madsen puts his shoulder into him. I like Madsen. He's, you know, didn't get a lot of minutes at the Eurobasket, but he shows up for the national team ready to play. And there are times when he really makes big contributions, and he's played well in his limited minutes today. How about that steal? Amsel showing some defensive prowess. And I don't think that he has a club right now, but a very interesting player, Mustafa Amsel. Valerio Boden picks up his 4th foul. And here is Amsel. Makes the first. Doesn't make the second, and Finland end up getting the basketball. Mustafa Amsel has been a big part of this program, though. He's come through the youth ranks. He played at the under-16 European Championships in 2016-17. Played at the FIBA under-18 European Championship in 2018. And then in 2019, had a really good tournament, 12.4 points, 7.3 rebounds. Played with BC Trepka in the FIBA Europe Cup this past season. So Hungary have it. Nice change of direction and nice finish from Boris. Well, how did he get all the way in? Amsel and Okorn will be frustrated. Amsel is not afraid. And makes the free throw as well. Just so you know, also, Amsel did play some college basketball at Dayton. And ball goes out of bounds. Going back to Finland. Also played at New Mexico, so had a few seasons at Dayton and then a couple at New Mexico. He's had some success as well in Kosovo. So it could be a flying under the radar good player for this Finland national team. Oh boy. Good work by Madsen. He's hustling. 9-point game. So let's just remember, Finland have already clinched the spot in the second round. And Hungary are trying to clinch a spot. If Hungary do not win tonight, then Belgium will know that if they beat France, they could beat Hungary and get to the second round. Lauri Markkanen knocking down the three. And you got to give Finland credit. They've been pushed today. And you got to give Lassi Tuovi credit because he has really been coaching from the sidelines. From an intensity standpoint, tactical standpoint. And I like how he's using all of his players. He's doing a great job in that sense.
Don't pass if it's not sure. Yeah? Okay. Let's play simple now. Play down. Okay, play Corens first offense. Corens. And next offense you play down, chest. Get him.
Look at that. That is a beautiful sight. Finland, one of these great national team programs where the fans are totally engaged. So they're going to pick them up. Now remember, even though Finland have qualified for the second round, they still need wins. You need as many wins as you can get because the wins do carry over from the first round to the second round. And the thinking there goes, you want every game to count. Dorati. Boris again, kicks it back out. Good D, and the shot goes up just in time, but Little with the rebound. Finland off on the break. And look at Madsen. Looked like he was going to try to jam it, and then he realized he took off so far that he had to lay it up. And Verratti charges. Samu gets it. Oh, look at Markkanen. Great defense, but in the end, they had to foul him. Well, it's been a struggle for Finland, yet here they are leading by 15. What does that say about them? I just don't think it says a lot about Hungary, because Hungary have played well. I just think that Finland, it's not so much they win when they don't play well, because maybe they weren't at their best in the first half. But I think what we're seeing is a lot of quality in this Finland team. And it's not just Lauri Markkanen. Still a chance for Hungary, though. They got to come back. Need to get some shots to drop. Benedikt Varadi misses. It's hard to see him coming back from 16 points, but then again, Chinese Taipei did come back from 19 points to stun Korea today. And we have seen a bunch of come from behind wins in basketball all over the world in recent times. Little. Is that an alley-oop? And Madsen. And it goes off of him. And the Turkish referee explains, I can only call what I see, and I saw the ball go off of your hands. And that was a great call by the Turkish referee. So by far their best quarter, Finland outscore Hungary 26-15, and they lead it 74-58. In fact, not by far. They also outscored them 35-25 in the second quarter. Anyway, three-point shooting has been big. They've made 7 more than Hungary, but they've been able to quicken the pace. And Lassi Tuovi, kind of borrowing a page out of Henrik Detman's book when he used to coach, he really listened to his assistants, and you can see he's leaning heavily on Jonas Isolo and Teemu Rannikko, the former national team point guard. Here is some highlights from that third quarter. Just a very polished performance there. Scanning the QR code to get the scanning the QR code to access and log into Courtside 1891. Watch live streams, extended highlights of FIBA competitions, and much more. We're talking about the coaches, the assistant coaches. Hanno Matola used to be one, but he took the opportunity to go work with Gordy Herbert, who obviously has strong Finnish connections. Gordy Herbert now the coach of Canada's national team. Had that great run with Germany, winning or getting 3rd place at the Eurobasket, and then winning the world title, the World Cup in 2023. Oh, that's a charge from Lauri Markkanen. Oh, it looked to me like one ref was going to call a charge. Have a look. Oh, I don't know. It's closer than I thought. There was definitely some movement there. Gaspar Okorn a little bit frustrated. He thinks that could have been a charge. It looked in live action like it was a charge, if I'm being honest. But then when you slowed it down, it wasn't quite as clear cut. Pass to the corner. Ooh, nice steal. Here's Shamoyi. And look at that. Hustle down the floor from Amsel, but couldn't quite get there in time. Back to a 12-point game. Hungary not giving up the ghost. Tough take. Hungary, in my opinion, and Finland as well, this is a tough take from the young man Samu Adler. The Bulldogs are going to get a good one. It's going to be his first year. I just feel like when FIBA went to the Windows system for qualifications for the Continental Championships and for the FIBA Basketball World Cups going back to 2017, they gave every single federation, every basketball program the opportunity to get better in all aspects, not just on the court, marketing, everything. And when you look at Hungary play, you can see how they've benefited from it. Of course, they do turn it over right when I'm saying that, but here's a steal. Just so much excitement around the national team. You know, whenever the national team is in action, people are watching, or they're making sure they know what the score is when they wake up the next day after the game. Who won? Did we win? Here is Pearl missing, goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Eight minutes and 15 seconds left, still a lot of time. Hungary need to execute, they need points. And this is the first time that Goleman has not had success making a move. Little. Nice pass. And how about Lauri Markkanen? I mean, Lauri Markkanen he's got 19 points. And my goodness, are the Finns glad that he was born, because he is spectacular at times. Oh, and Goleman again with the push. Looking like maybe getting a little bit tired, a little bit frustrated. And that's a good call. It's a good call, and Goleman, something that he needs to do is get that type of response to the referee out of his system, because you don't want to get under the ref's skin and get a technical. You don't want to compound the mistake. Kamwa, ooh. And that could have been a charge as well. And I can understand Gaspar Okorn's frustration on the sidelines. It really is close. And all Gaspar Okorn is asking for is equal. Okay, but no, that's a basketball move. I mean, he's like if they were going to review that, and they might, but if they've called the foul, already on Hungary, they're not going to. They could review it to upgrade it against Hungary, but I think the question is, I guess they could review it to see if there's a violent act by Kamwa. And now they're asking, do you want to challenge it? But in my mind, he kind of swung his arms like it was a natural basketball move. So good job. Kamwa gets the line, makes both. I mean, these FIBA referees, they really study. I mean, you go to tournaments, and these guys are in class. It's like they're getting a university degree. They don't get a break. So they know how to analyze a play. Here's a three-point shot. Good looking shot from Valerio Bodon. And another answer, and this is where Finland are so tough. Gustafsson. They don't mind if the game speeds up. The faster, the better for the Finns. Tough take. I mean, that is a tough take. Shamoyi. This kid has grown up in a big way. Look at this. Keeps the dribble low. Makes sure he doesn't charge. Keeps his balance. Finishes. I mean, that is big time. And what I like about him, I like his toughness. I mean, he is tough. I think Bilbao have done a great job getting him to come to Spain. Maxoni. Well guarded that time, and look who takes the ball off of him, Shamoyi. It's a 13-point game, still in it, Hungary. It's coming up on the 6-minute mark. Nice pass, nice play. Lassi Tuovi, if he gives away another bucket, he might be thinking about timeout, because Hungary have found their offensive efficiency once again. Jantonen. And I can promise you there'll be a timeout if Hungary score here. Pearl. Spin, and this time they hold tough. Meleg unsuccessful. But we're coming up on winning time now. Can Finland put this team away? And the reach and the foul. There's Maxon. He's appealing for an unsportsmanlike. Oh, I can see why, because. And they have called the unsportsmanlike, yeah, because Meleg just grabbed his leg as he went past. Just kind of instinctively. Unfortunately for Hungary, it's going to be 2 free throws and possession. Maxoni misses the free throw. He's made the other ones. Hungary are not going to go away though. They're going to force Finland to beat them over 40 minutes. 5 minutes is a very long time in a basketball game. And especially the way that Finland play. I mean, they're not waiting around getting shots up. And if they turn it over, or if they miss shots, Hungary can go down and score. And I don't think that they want to foul per se. Finland 18 of 23 at the free throw line. Lauri Markkanen has missed at the line tonight, and he makes this one. He's only missed one of his free throws, and he does get the second one to go, and the lead goes back to 14. Pass, shot. Hungary battling the clock a little bit, and he makes it. And he gets it back to 12 with 4.5 minutes remaining. Three-point shot. That was short, and it goes off of Kamwa. So Amsel puts up the three from the wing. It's a 12-point game. 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Shamoya goes out. Won't be for long. Can't imagine him staying out of the game too long. Boris Kreniatsky in the game. And great recovery. Gustafsson, then he saves it. Don't see Zoltan Pearl denied like that very often. Kamwa. Ooh, a little bit too long. Finland definitely not in the milking the clock mood right now. They're still getting the shots up, keeping the pressure on in that sense, trying to build the lead. Here's a drive, the dump off, and the bucket. Good job, Meleg. I like Gergu's game. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. It's a 10-point game. Hungary right there if they can get a stop. They want to get this Finnish team a little nervous. Markkanen takes a very difficult shot. Goes off the top of the backboard. Here comes Hungary. Across midcourt. Hungary need to win one of their last 2 games to clinch a spot. Most likely. Here's a 3-point, or rather from the baseline, and the putback is good. Valerio Bodon, and makes it an 8-point game. In fact, Hungary could still clinch a spot in the second round if France beat Belgium tonight, which is probably the most likely outcome, considering that French roster, star-studded roster going up against Belgium in Antwerp. So 21 points for Markkanen. He now has a game high. Maksoni had been leading. He's got 20. This is why international basketball in these windows are so good, because it is about getting wins. So because Finland dropped that opener at Hungary, even so they rebounded with 3 straight wins. and they know they need to keep accumulating wins to make sure they finish high enough in their second round group to qualify for the World Cup. So a loss to Hungary would be a tough pill to swallow for them, especially after they've led by as many as 16 points. But that 16-point lead has been cut in half. Three-point look. Well, that is not what the doctor ordered for Finland, and it's exactly what Hungary needed. Quick shot, miss. A new possession. Barati looking for some space. He gets it up. Valtonen with the board. That was one they really needed to go. Needed to go down, rather. Finland almost turning it over, and an offensive foul, the push on Madsen. Okay, Goleman comes back in. Zoltan Pearl comes back in, and Shamoyi comes in. Clock is becoming a factor here. Shamoyi. They need a shot to go up. Goleman has it. Soft touch, doesn't drop. Hungary just 5 of 23 from three-point range. I think they're going to have to start turning to that three-point shot. Finland taking time off the clock. Markkanen spins, puts it up. And it's going to be Hungary basketball. And now with just under a minute remaining, Hungary in need of a minor miracle, I think. And they're going to call timeout. Aris Almkrogers is going to go review something. Masulis. So not exactly sure what they're looking at. Could be a timing issue. I'm not sure from that angle. Oh, maybe it's the out of bounds is what they're looking at. Okay. Well, with less than 2 minutes, they can review this. And it's very close. But it has to be definitive if they're going to change it. I think they're going to have to look at another angle. if you can see who it goes off of here. I think it's going off Amsel. I think they got it right. Yeah, I think it's going to go off of Amsel. But who knows what they're looking at here. Let's see. I think it's going to be Hungary basketball. It is. Just give me a whistle. So the Susi Yengi still up by 8 points, but with 57.9 seconds remaining. Hungary, if there's an open three, I would not be surprised if they launched it. Going to run a play. Pearl spins. Great play, Zoltan Pearl, just such a pro. Gets it to a 6-point game. That's a 2-possession game. Okay. And I would not be surprised if Finland are going to have to make some free throws down the stretch. But what they don't want to do here, and that's why they've brought Maxoni in the game. What they don't want to do is turn it over. Hungary, meanwhile, desperate to get a turnover. Oh, boy, Shamoya takes some pounding out there, doesn't he? 15 on the shot clock. They're not going to foul. Markkanen drives, puts it up, and just is almost impossible to stop. And I think you almost have to wonder, once he got the ball, is that why they didn't foul? They didn't want to put him on the line? Hungary did lead by 7 points in this game. And they've definitely given a good account of themselves. But since their great start, they've suffered some losses, and now they'll be hoping that France do them a favor by beating Belgium. Although they probably know they still need to beat Belgium regardless if they want to have, they want to carry enough points over into that next round. So again, the standings as we speak: Finland and France up at the top in Group J with 3-1 records. Hungary are at 2-2. So if they lose this game and go to 2-3, and France win over Belgium, Hungary still want to beat Belgium because they know that those points carry into that second round to kind of stay in the hunt for a World Cup place. Boy, that Finland-France game is going to be tasty, isn't it? Finland won the first meeting. Final 8 seconds. Goleman for 3, misses, and that's how it finishes. Well, they were trying to get that difference down, but anyway, Finland win it 85-77 over Hungary. So Lauri Markkanen, no surprise, led the way once again, and you can see the numbers. The 3-point shooting was big, 6 more threes for Finland. They did a good job at the line, 20 of 25. Hungary out rebounded them, and just overall solid effort by all involved. Very impressed by Hungary's approach to this game. They came out sharp, and And they made Finland play their best basketball or play much better than they did in that first half in the early stages to win. So Hungary will not be hanging their heads. They'll certainly be disappointed because for long stretches tonight, they may have thought that they had a chance to win this game, and they did. But the quality in the Finland team saw them through tonight, and their attention to detail, and especially in that second half. So France will host Finland in Po, their next game on July 6th, on Monday. And Hungary will host Belgium on Monday as well on July 6th. So that'll be a huge game for them. And I feel pretty confident that if they come out and play as well as they did tonight, they're going to win that game against Belgium, but you never know. So now they're going to have their little They love it. They love this national team. Well, in the fourth quarter, Hungary did everything they could to hang around and really just a couple plays away from making it very interesting at the end. Shimoyi getting the steal, going in for the layup. And when a team has Lauri Markkanen, it just increases the difficulty factor because he can do things that not many other players can do. And these fans did a great job as well. Credit to Hungary. But Finland definitely over the 40 minutes the better team tonight. And Finland now will face a really tough test against France in Po. And Hungary will need to put this one behind them. They should draw some strength from it. Get ready for Belgium. A great all-around game, and the fans rewarded showing up. It's always exciting when Lauri plays. So, standings, Finland, they need another win now. They've improved to 4-1. And France will try to join them at 4-1 when they play Belgium later tonight. So it should be should be Finland or 4-1. And Hungary are 2-3.